Slàinte, y'all. Welcome back to the camp. Today we're having a Speyside, primarily bourbon matured. No sherry bomb in this glass. Welcome to Scotch on the Bayou. I'm Leanne, and on this channel we talk about the wonders of Scotch whiskey and the flavor of life in Louisiana. Glad you're here. We're back at the camp. It's hotter than hell, but you know what? The whiskey still tastes really good. Thank God for air conditioning and screened-in porches to keep mosquitoes out because they're awful this year. So yeah, our camp dram this week is primarily bourbon matured. There may be a little scooch of some sherry, maybe second, third fill if I'm thinking, but for the most part, this has got bourbon matured all over it. And today's camp dram is Craigellachie 17. Now, I first had this at a bottle share event, and I'd had the 13, which I really enjoyed, but the 17 was pretty notable. So I wanted to go ahead and do a review on this one to give it its due. But anyway, just taking a look at this, the color, I'm really hoping you can see. There might be some condensation that the camera picks up. That's because it's cool inside the camp and not so cool out here. I don't know how hot it is, but it's still pretty warm. But man, the color on this is almost like a light to medium straw yellow. Really pretty. It's pretty viscous. Kind of oily looking on the glass. Let me know if you've had this expression and what you thought about it. Leave it in the comments. I would really like to know. I love how other people have, thoughts about the same thing that you might have experienced. Our taste buds are all different, so what may be great for someone isn't so awesome for someone else, and that's okay. There's plenty to choose. So on that nose, I'm getting a whiff of vanilla, which, if it's bourbon matured, you kind of might expect that. Not overpoweringly malty, and it's so citrus, but it's almost like a lemon, like a fresh lemon or lemon rind, like lemon oil. Not like the pith, or not like lemonade, not sweet lemon, but more, and not furniture polish. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah, and then the sweetness is more of a honey sweetness to me on the nose. Anyway, let's take a drink. Sweetness in the middle of the palate. A little bit of that honey coming through. But the lemon is getting a little, I'm not really getting so much lemon, more of like a sweeter pineapple. Still fresh, not concentrated. Maybe a little herbal. It's got some spice. What is that spice? More like a ginger, like a fresh scraped ginger. When you take ginger and you scrape the skin off of it, and it's kind of a pungent warmness on the front of the palate there. Warm here. Finish is definitely hanging on. I don't think my bourbon friends would call that the Kentucky hug. That kind of it's definitely there. So this bottle comes in at 46 ABV. It's non-chill filtered, no color added, all the right things, right? So there wasn't a lot of malt on the nose. There's not a lot of malt on the taste. You definitely still getting that kind of a pineapple, fresh pineapple with almost a Granny Smith apple kind of thing going. It's a little tart, but an underlying honey sweetness. Again, straight in the middle of the palate, and just warmth. Lots of warmth. It's and it kind of tastes a little hotter than the 46, but not overtly hot. And the spice on a taste is muted and comes out more on the finish. Texture is kind of creamy, not as oily as I thought it would be on looking at the glass. Very interesting. Very good dram. So Craigellachie uses worm tubs. Not used to be all the rage way back in the day. Not so many of the distilleries still use that method of cooling down or condensing the spirit down after it's come off the still. But what it does is it makes the spirit a bit heavier consistency, and I'm getting that on that creaminess and the voluptuousness of this dram. So this bottle is about 150 to 175 depending on your market. It's a sipper. I would like to take a lot of time with this. Not just, okay, taste it and you've had it, or just to have a dram. This one, especially given its 17 years of maturation, I want to give this a little bit of time. Give it a little as we say down here in the South. But this is a hella good dram. I'm really excited that I got this purchase after having that first sip, because it's good to be able to try before you buy, if at all possible, especially on older bottles or higher dollar bottles. If you can try that, you can get a sample from a friend who might have it to see if that's really your deal, if it's really the type of whiskey that you like. You'll save yourself a whole lot of money. This one in particular has held up to that first impression that I had, and yeah, it's good. Well, I'm really excited about the upcoming content we're going to have on the channel. We're going to start the live shows up as soon as AT&T gets that fiber working in the neighborhood, and thanks for everyone being so patient and so supportive. We are rocking and rolling on the channel. I'm so excited, and we're planning out those live shows. Thanks everyone again for all the support, getting us over 1,000 subscribers, getting us monetized now. How about that? We really do appreciate it, and I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for what we're going to be doing on this channel, and I really do appreciate you all coming along with us at the camp for a campground. Until the next time, Slàinte y'all.